If you have followed this year's YouTube channel consistently for the past 3-4 months, you would notice that one particular project I have always sold to you, or I will always pitch to you, is our Avana Grove estate located in Kaishi. And it is safe to say that 4 months into going to 4 months into the full launch of this particular estate, one thing has been made clear, which is the fact that every single promise we have given to our clients and investors from the onset of the creation of this particular estate, we have delivered so far. We are still delivering because we are currently moving at a fast pace when it comes to delivering this particular investment and project located in Kaishi. And for you as an investor who is still considering investing into this particular estate, for this video, I would want to give you some of the major importance as regards why you should consider investing into our Avana Grove estate located in Kaishi. And if you're interested in off-plan development, then this video is for you. My name is Alif David and I'm the real estate broker in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in the city of Abuja. Now, like I stated earlier on, we are currently moving at a fast pace when it comes to the full development of this particular estate. Now, a major reason why you should consider investing into the Avana Grove estate located in Kaishi is because of the possible migration of people from locations like Maraba, Jikoyi, Karu, Orozo, and all of the neighboring districts around that very axis. Why? Because Kaishi is a more planned location or a more planned district than the other district around that very axis. Now, like I've mentioned severally before we started the construction of this very estate, one thing we did to make sure that we are on the right path is to make sure that we went around that very axis to look for something that is beyond or close to the level of the Avana Grove estate in Kaishi. And then we found out that there were no estates to a particular standard around that very location. Therefore, we brought about the idea of going above and beyond for the full development of our Avana Grove estate located in Kaishi. This is just one of the major reasons. For the major other factors why Kaishi stands tall compared to other districts around that very location is because a lot of real estate developers, they are now flocking into the district of Kaishi. Therefore, this would give it a feel of being more developed than the other districts around that very location. Right now, another reason why that is also a major case of Kaishi is because of the proximity it is said to have to the central business district. Over time, you've heard me mention or talked about the Apo-Kaishi Expressway that is currently in construction. Now, that Apo-Kaishi Expressway, the reason why it is called Apo-Kaishi Expressway is because it has an extension from Apo to Kaishi. Therefore, the driving distance from the district of Kaishi to the central business district is less than 12 minutes or maximum of 15 minutes. I'm sure you must have heard me talk about this a lot of times. Now, what is the implication? What is in it for you as an investor? A major thing you should consider is because all of these factors that I've just mentioned point one fact out, which is the rental income, the capital appreciation, and also the cash flow that is in store for you as an investor when you begin to invest into this particular location. Now, like I mentioned earlier on, before we started the construction of the Avana Grove estate, we did a bit of a survey around that very location, and some of the estates that were very, very posh in that very location, they were leasing two-bedroom apartments for as high as 1.8 million naira. Now, with the kind of amenities we are bringing into Avana Grove, it is safe to say that within now and the next 1 year or 2 years, that said value will definitely be more. Therefore, giving you as an investor the opportunity to own a rental property in a strategic location right here in the district of Kaishi. Now, let's move on to the third fact, right, which is the security. Now, if you're that investor who now wants to step aside for the investors and also want to own your own home in this particular estate, this is also a place that you should consider. Right now, Kaishi, or the location of the Avana Grove estate, is largely considered to be a military zone. Right, because right there you have the Navy Estate phase 1 to phase 4. And also, if you come outside, let's say towards the evenings, you would see checkpoints here and there by armies, police, and all of the forces that is guarding around that very location. Right, so this gives you a sense of security when you live in our Avana Grove estate located in Karishi. Moving on from the fact of the rental income, the capital appreciation, the cash flow, the security and the migration of individuals from Maraba and all other districts, the next thing you should consider is that owning an apartment or owning a unit of apartment in this very estate is one that you'll be glad that you did as of this very moment, because we all know the reality of construction when it comes to building houses in Nigeria right now. Right now, I have mentioned several times that I was once involved in a project where we started that said project when one bag of cement was selling for 3,000 naira. And when we got to the roofing level, a bag of cement was selling for 9,000 naira. Now, with you being able to key into off-plan investment opportunities, one thing is definitely for sure, which is the fact that you are staying ahead of the inflation curve. Therefore, the inflation is not getting to you because you have invested, and also you stayed ahead of the inflation, because we all know that anything that goes up in Nigeria really comes down, and that is a fact. With all of this mentioned, one thing I cannot take out from what I have said so far is that apart from us trying to pitch the idea of this very estate for you, one thing has been consistent since the launching of this said estate 4 months ago, which is the fact that we are not just talking, rather we are following up our talks with major actions. Right, before we launch this said estate, we have done the perimeter fence, we've done the soil test, and a whole other things that a lot of real estate developers would not do upon the launching of their estate. That is because we want to keep a certain pace of momentum and motion when it comes to the full establishment of this very estate. Now, in the consistency that we provide for this very estate, one thing is also still certain: we are not going below our value system, we are not going below our quality system. We are also still ensuring you that we are delivering quality and value every single day. Right now, as of right now, we have 1 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedroom terrace duplexes, 4 bedroom fully detached duplexes, 2 bedroom terrace apartments, and other units that you want to key into when it comes to investing into the Avana Grove estate located right here in Karishi. If you're interested in securing yourself a unit in this particular estate, then do ensure to reach out to me on the number shown on your screen to get more information of how you can get started and also own a unit in this particular estate. Once again, my name is Alif David, and I am the real estate broker in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable real estate investment opportunities in the city of Abuja. I look forward to hearing from you concerning investing into this particular estate, and also providing you with more details as it regards the pricing and all other information you would want to get.